busy talking, the three of you walk out, and we're standing there talking.
They go crazy backstage trying to get us rounded up to come out that door.
Good students back there ready to go.
We're like cattle.
Yes. Move, baby, move. Speaking of cattle, there you were, Elizabeth. Welcome to The View, by the way. You were walking down the street yesterday, just minding your own business.
Minding my own business, trying to get home on the sidewalk. And all of a sudden, I was walking. I turned around to just try to get a cab, and I got hit by a bike.
A bike? That's not funny.
A bike was on the side. And it was a delivery bike.
Yeah, she's okay.
I'm fine, because I had to move. So if you're in today, if you're walking around New York, because this may happen, because everyone I've talked to have said, oh, yeah, that happened to me.
But they should not, I mean, it's dangerous enough on the street.
Right.
But they should not be on the sidewalk. No. And he didn't even stop for you.
No, he said, sorry, and he kept going. It was a hit-and-run guy, but I had my spin move. So you got to spin into the bike to keep yourself safe. You just got to spin into it.
But you know what's so awful about it?
It was fine, thankfully, but it did kind of make everything.
I am so glad you're coming. I was on Twitter yesterday, and then all of a sudden, but I get this tweet from Elizabeth going, I get hit by a bike, and I'm like, oh, 25,000 people go to Elizabeth and find out how she's doing. It was like, because we didn't know what was going on.
I was in a little bit of shock, so I text Tim. And this is the age we're in. I text my husband, got hit by a bike, and then tweeted.
And then you tweeted.
I tweeted, got hit by a bike, just in case someone found me passed out somewhere, that they would know that there was maybe intimidating.
You're okay, baby's
good. All right. It was a bike, and apparently someone got their pizza or burger on time, because that guy was in a rush.
I feel sorry for those guys, though. You should tip them very well when they deliver stuff to you.
But I'm sorry, they should not. Fine, but they should not be on a sidewalk.
But do you see how people drive in New York? That's why I stopped riding my bike.
He just had a
crazy drivers, y'all. New York.
This is not a bike town.
No, it's not. That's why I fell off my bike. Home of the prostitutes and bike riders.
And if you want to go to Copenhagen, you might want to go today, because today, of course, is tax day.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's favorite day. There are over 750 anti-tax tea parties planned all over the United States.
Go.
Barbara.
Well, they're called tea parties because it's supposed to be based in the Boston Tea Party, and they are people. You're excited about this, so why?
Well, I like it because they're saying it's a conservative slash more libertarian move. It's more grassroots protest on the conservative side to protest the amount of taxes
that are going to be taken. Got in trouble.
And look, when do you hear a bunch of conservatives protesting? Not often. Today, who knows? The real question will be what happens tomorrow after the protest.
But, you know, it's interesting because nobody really knows who's organizing this, but I've been getting emails
from me.
I answer. But I've been getting emails about these tea parties day after. I mean, it's very good public relations. I deleted them.
Yeah, you're not going? Come on.
You go, I'll go. I'll go anywhere you go.
Okay,
I'll have what she's having.
People object to taxes, but how do they expect the roads to get fixed, the police and fire department to run, the schools,
I'm sorry. I don't think people object to taxes as much as the way, because you've heard me go off on my rants here. Yeah. I don't mind paying for schools and roads and all of that stuff. But I don't want to have to pay all that and then get it in the backside from the phone company and this company and that company. You get all these taxes on every bill you get, and you don't know what they're for. It says Capisha taxes. What the hell is Capisha?
No Capisha. No Capisha.
Around the corner.
Just objecting to taxes. They're objecting to Obama's whole economic program. It's an anti-Obama,
anti-tax.
It's anti.
What's the real deal?
It's against extra spending and not having any clue, like Whoopi said, where it's going. So the cool thing is that this has been organized on the web. There's no political leader behind it. This is just of the people, done by the people.
Listen, when I get an email every day, it is organized.
Oh, it's organized, but through the web. It's not like there's some political.
You think Rush Limbaugh did it?
No,
Rush, did you do this?
It's not Rush.
So the president is doing an anti-tea party address today.
Well, he did say that he can do an anti-tea party. Right. Now, I know that you guys always talk about what's the American Idol.
Right. Yeah.
Now, I went to see a show last night called Rock of Ages that has a kid called Constantine.
Constantine.
He was on American Idol. And apparently, Constantine got himself beat up almost every week verbally by Simon Cowell.
Yes.
And I've heard you guys talk about how rough Simon can be, Well, we saw, and maybe some of you have already seen this. It's been on several shows, but we wanted to show it to you because it just felt like a really lovely thing to do. Go ahead, Barbara.
Well, I just want to... Are you going to tell a little bit about the woman which makes...
I wasn't going to say anything about her because I thought I would let folks come to their own conclusion. Because one of the great things for me when I saw it is when I saw her, I had the same kind of response that they had. So I wanted to see if it...
What the point is, when she first came out, never judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
Everybody went...
This is a British Idol, right? Or is that what it's called?
Yeah, they've made a...
Start with the singing, that's why.
No, they've made an adjustment. They've made an adjustment.
Right.
Okay, so take a look at this.
I am 47. And that's just one side of me. I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
Susan Boyle, you can go back to the village with your head held high. It's 3 S's.
It's so nice to see somebody that made Simon stop and smile.
Yeah.
And
it was so nice to see talent. Yes. And talent cannot be judged by the visual. Yeah. And I don't know if you all had the same thing, but when I first saw it, she came out and I thought, okay, this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah. Right.
And then she did the little thing, and I thought, oh, don't do that. And then she started to sing, and I thought, you know what, Whoop? On you.
But you also, I got to point out, too, that this was Britain's America's Got Talent. It's not America. It's not the Idol. So
it's
different...
not Idol. It's a different show, but it's...
But doesn't it... I mean, we're all sitting here with tears in our eyes.
Tears again.
But you know... Well, you're not, but I am. Okay, we're not all. But this is now the second or third time. I didn't know that they had the interview. Yeah. And every time I well up. But you know, if she wins, you know what she gets?
An eyebrow waxing?
No doubt.
This is why we're so cynical. What did she get, Barbara? What did
I'm still feeling unhappy that I deleted
What did she get? What did she get?
She gets almost $150,000, but a chance to perform before the Queen.
Oh,
and that's awesome.
Cheers to her.
That's awesome.
That is
she's from a little tiny little town.
Tiny village.
And when Simon, you don't see this. If you want to see it in its entirety, you have to go to the Views website because we'll show you the whole thing.
She said never had a boyfriend.
But she also...
You're not going to cry about it.
I think it's a very nice... I love the story. It's a great story.
But here's the other thing that I love.
Though, at 48 years old...
Would you buy her album?
The woman is... Look, let's talk about the way she looks for a second.
No, let's not. Let's not. No, because I went off on somebody about this.
No, but it's okay.
Because it's not okay. We are women. We sit around, and one of the things we bitched about a couple of months ago was the fact that women get on top of women for their looks.
No, I'm just saying this show does makeovers constantly, so let's not be hypocritical about looks. You know, so why not fix her up a little bit?
They will,
Maybe she doesn't want to. Look at that voice. She is more gorgeous than any other person walking around right now.
She's singing for the Queen. We got to fix her up for her.
No, they won't ruin her. She could use a little
she doesn't want it?
something, you know. They could fix her hair up. She'll look adorable.
Makeovers when people want them.
She'll be
like everyone else. We'll be right back with more Hot Topics.
She's never going to